Prasad is from everybody. We've come before you, all villagers, all of one community, Vrajavasi, your devotees. We've come together, put together all of our love and devotion, and we make one offering to you, representing a united love. बराचित चोरा वृंदावन संचारा गोपाला गोपाला हे मुरली गोपाल बराचित चोरा वृंदावन संचारा गोपाला 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 है मुरली गोपाला गोपाला घंटी ओम अन्नपते अनस्य नो देहनमीवस्य प्रपदातारं तारिश अर्जुन देहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे ओम शर्करा खदखद्यानि दधीक्षेदकृतानि च आहारभक्ष भोजं च नैवेद्यं प्रतिगृह्यतां नैवेद्यं गृहीतां देव भक्तिं मे चलां कुरुं इप्सितं मे वरं देहि परित्रां पराकृतिम् ओम प्राणाय स्वाहा ओम अपानाय स्वाहा ओम व्यानाय स्वाहा ओम उदानाय स्वाहा ओम समानाय स्वाहा ओम पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्ररक्षति ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः श्री गोवर्धन महाराज भ्यो नमो नमः नैवेद्यं समर्पयामि ओम श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय गोवर्धन महाराज की जय Put a little bit of the prasad, just one piece. Put it sure, one fruit. Idam bhalam yadev sthapiram purutastava tena me saphala vaptir bhave janmani janmani. Om Shri Govind Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. Shri Govardhan Maharaj ki jai. Pungi phalam mahadivyam nagavalli dharailyutam eladharna sanyuktam tambulam pratigrahitam. Om bhur-bhuvah swaha Shri Govardhan Maharaj bhyo namo namah tambulam samarpayami. Dakshinam, offer dakshina. हिरण्यगर्भः समवर्तताग्रभूतस्य जाता पतिरेक आसीत् सदाधारवृथिवीं ध्यामुतेमं कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधीमं हिरण्यगर्भगर्भस्थं हेमबीजं विभावसो अनन्तपुण्यफलरम्मतः शान्तिर्प्रयच्छमेः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः श्रीगोवर्धन महाराज भ्यो नमः दक्षिणादानं च समर्पयामि कर्पूर आरती. Do we have any diya we could use? Hey, look, we could use this one. Let's put a kapoor in it. Om Shri Govindaya Namo Namaha. Om Jwala Malinyay Namaha Gandhakshatai Pushpani Saha. Om Aradipathivaghum Rajaha Pitarora Praidhamahi Diva Sandasi Barhati Vrashtesa Asata Vartata Samaha Kadali Garbha Sambhutam Karpuransa Pradipatam Arati Samyuktam Kurve Pashyame Varotamam Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Shri Govardhan Maharaj Bhyo Namo Namah Karpur Artim Samarpayami Mantra Pushpanjalim. Take flowers. Om Yagyena Yagyamajanta Devasthani Dharmani Prathamanyasantehna Kam Mahimanah Sachanta Yatra Purve Sadhya Santi Deva Nana Sugandha Pushpani Yatha Kalur Bhavani Cha Pushpanjalim Maryadattam Dhyana Parameshwara Om Bhur Bhuvah Swa Shri Govardhan Maharaj Bhyo Namah मंत्र पुष्पांजलिं च समर्पयामि। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गोवर्धन महाराज की जय, गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय। Son, come around closer now. We do parikrama. It is important for parikrama that we go around Govardhan Maharaj. So we will all stand and we will go around the Bedi and we have to go around Sat Phera, 7 times. Son, come around a little bit closer. Om. And while that is being done, we will sing a nice bhajan. Neil, sing a nice bhajan. And I will also start with one. Hold on 1 second, let me get my bhajan too. This is a nice bhajan I got this morning. So you put your hands together and we go in clockwise direction around 7 times. We go in. आए तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। आए सत सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। Don't go around Shankar Bhagwan. We're just going from here. आए तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। आए तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। अत्य भीड़ भरी है, मोतर नैया एक खरी है। अरे तू चल दे चालम चाल, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। आए तेरे संग संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। जा मानसी गंगा नहियो, गिरिराज कुशीश नवैयो। जा मानसी गंगा नहियो, गिरिराज कशीश नवैयो। तेरे जन्म सफल हो जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। आए तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। परिक्रमा में भिखारी, उनको भिक्षा दुदारी। परिक्रमा में मिले भिखारी, उनको भिक्षा दुदारी। अरे तू मिल के भजन गवाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। अरे तेरे संकल्प सकते जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की। मंदिर जो बीच पड़ेंगे, पैसा एक एक चढ़ेंगे। मंदिर जो बीच पड़ेंगे, पैसा एक एक चढ़ेंगे। अरे तेरे काया सफल हो जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। फिर जतिपुरा तू जायो, वह भोग प्रसाद लगायो। फिर जतिपुरा तू जायो, वह भोग प्रसाद लगायो। अरे गिरिराज पे दूध चढ़ाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। गिरिराज को ध्यान लगाए ले, मन वांछित फल तू पाए ले। गिरिराज को ध्यान लगाए ले, मन वांछित फल तू पाए ले। अरे तब भक्त कहे हर्षाय, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, वर्धन की कर ले, अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले, 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 अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले, अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले, अरे तेरे सब संकट कट जाए, पूजा गोवर्धन की कर ले। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गोवर्धन महाराज की जय। How many have we done? 4? Okay, next bhajan. Om. राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे जन मन रन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम। मोर मुकुट मकरांकृत कुंडल, गल वैजंती माला, मोर मुकुट मकरंकृत कुंडल, गल वैजंती माला, राधे चरणन नूपर साला, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन। सुंदर वदन कमल दल लोचन, बांकी चितवन हारी, सुंदर वदन कमल दल लोचन, बांकी चितवन हारी, मोहन वंशी विहारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे ब्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम। वृंदावन में धेनु, वृंदावन में धेनु चरा, वृंदावन में धेनु चढ़ावे, गोपी जन मन हारी, वृंदावन में धेनु चढ़ावे, गोपी जन मन हारी, श्री गोवर्धन धन धारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, श्री गोवर्धन धारी, राधे राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। राधा कृष्ण मिली अब दो, गौर रूप अवतारी, राधा कृष्ण मिली अब दो, गौर रूप अवतारी, कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी, राधे राम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। तुम बिन मेरे और न कोई, तुम बिन मेरा और न कोई, नाम रूप अवतारी, तुम बिन मेरा और न कोई, नाम रूप अवतारी, तेरे चरण में है, तेरे चरण में बलिहारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम राधे श्याम राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे व्रज जन मन सुखकारी, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम। प्रेम सोल श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय। Please remain standing as we do these final offerings of prarthana. Take flowers. Om Namaste. Hari Om. That's it. We don't have a basan for you. We have to get more sheets. People, we have to have more sheets. Namaste Deva Devesha, Namaste Dharanidhara, Namaste Jagadadhar, Ardham Te Pratigrahatam, Vararattam Varandehi Vanchitam Vanchithartada, Anena Sapalardhena Phalada Astu Sada Mamam, Gatam Papam Gatum Dukham, Gatam Daridram Evacha, Agata Sukha Sampatti Punyoham Tava Darshanam. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Shri Govardhan Maharaj Bhyo Namo Namaha. Mantra Pushpanjalim Samarpyami, Prarthana Namaskaram Samarpyami. Offer like this unto him. Om Anena Yajnanena Yatha Mile Parocharadheyo Dhyana Vahana Sapadhidachanamaniya Snana Vastropavitam Gandha Pushpa Dhupa Deepa Naivedya Tambula Dakshina Pradakshina Mantra Purusha Rupe Shodaro Upachara Upachara Kritena Pujayena Shri Govardhan Maharaj Devata Priyantam Namama. Om Shri Govardhan Maharaj Priyantam Namama. Om Shri Govardhan Maharaj Priyantam Namama. Om Shri Govind Krishna Bhagwan Ki Jai. When we're finished offering, please take your seats comfortably as I tell you the story of Govardhan Maharaj. Neil, sing a Krishna Bhagwan. Oh. Huh? Yes, once. Hari Om. Govind Bolo Hari. Bring that chair for Auntie. Auntie, the Auntie wants to sit up here. Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govind Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govind. Govind bolo Hari Gopal bolo. Govind Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govind. Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo. Radha Ramana Hari Govind bolo. Prem se bolo Shri Govind Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. We all know Krishna Bhagavan took avatar something like more than 5,000 years ago. And when he came, much of his childhood was spent in showing the world who he was by being as naughty, as careful, as playful, as loving, as caring as he was. He showed to the entire world that he had come to make a difference and to create a new message for everybody. And in the Bhagavad Mahapuran, I'm taking you to the 10th chapter and the 21st verse. Well, it's the 24th chapter in the 10th book, 10th canto, and the 24th chapter. And I will recite it only in English so that we will all follow along. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Sukdev Ji said, he is reciting the Bhagavad. Staying in this place with his brother Baladev or Balaram. What is his brother's name? Balaram. Krishna Bhagavan happened to see that the cowherd men were arranging to do a Indra Devata Puja. Krishna Bhagavan said to his father, who was his father? Nanda Baba. Nanda Baba was his father who he grew up with. My dear father, kindly explain to me, what is this great puja that you're going to do? What is it that you mean to accomplish by doing this puja? For whose satisfaction is it intended? And by what means are you going to do the puja? Please tell me about it, Father. I have a desire to know and I'm ready to hear in good faith. Certainly, no secrets are to be kept by saintly personalities who see all others as equal to themselves. When people in this world perform actions, Krishna Bhagavan, how old was he at this time? We're getting a little bit of a little echo kind of thing. I don't know if that could be remedied. If not, that's all right, we'll go as we are. He was 8 years old and 2 months. I forget however many days. 8 years old, 2 months, he is telling this. When people in this world perform actions, sometimes they understand what they're doing and sometimes they don't. This is coming from the Bhagavad. And those who know what they're doing achieve success in all that they're doing. Whereas people who do not know what they're doing and just follow blindly sometimes do not get the success. Such being the case, you are doing Indra Devata Puja. Please tell me, explain it to me. Is it a ceremony based on some scripture or simply a custom of an ordinary society? Is it just a custom? So Nanda Maharaj says, Indra Devata is the controller of the rain. The clouds are his personal representatives, and they directly provide rainwater, which gives happiness and sustenance to all creatures. My dear son, all manner of people worship Indra Devata. He is the master of the rain-giving clouds. We offer him grain and we do worship to him so that we can get rain. The persons of Vrajvasi, hence my dress, the persons in the village of Vraj, the bhajan we just sang, Vraj Janaman Sukhkari Radhe Sham Sham Sham. He gave happiness to all those people in Vrajvasi. We are those, today, we are those villagers. Next year when you're coming, I'm going to have everybody dressed up like villagers to come. We will be the villagers following Krishna Bhagwan. So all of them in Vrajvasi, all of the Vrajvasi, all of them in Vraj were farmers. So they instead had to pray for the rain to help for their crops to grow. By accepting these puja performed to Indra Devata, by accepting the prasad, people sustain their lives and accomplish all manner of success. Thus, Indra Devata, he's saying, Nanda Maharaj is saying, is the agent responsible for the success of all people who are farmers like ourselves, who are ourselves successful. And this principle is based on sound tradition. So he answers the question. It's not a scriptural injunction, it is a tradition. Anyone who rejects it will certainly fail to achieve good fortune. So the father, Nanda Maharaj, is telling Krishna Bhagwan why one has to do puja in this manner. Sukdev ji said, when Keshav, Krishna Bhagwan, heard these statements of his father, Nand, and the other senior residents of, what was the name of the village? Vraj. He addressed his father as follows and aroused the anger of Indra Devata. And I want us to listen to these words coming from this 8-year-old. And how many months? 2 months. 8 years and 2-month-old speaking these words. He was no ordinary being. He said, it is by the force of karma that a living being takes birth. It is by our karma that we are here. Remember we started that by saying this morning that there are many people who would be willing to and wanting to be here, but because of how yesterday went, we would be tired. I fully understand that. That's okay. But through our own karma, through our own good actions, we have come today, those of us who are present, to sit to do puja for Krishna Bhagwan in the form of Govardhan Maharaj. And it is by karma alone that one meets one's destruction. Happiness, distress, fear, and sense of security all arise as the effects of karma. Even if there's some supreme controller who awards all others the results of their activities, all of that depends on a person's own performance of their actions. So we come before God. We say to Bhagwan, I've come before you, I lay all my negativities before you. And if after we've done that, and we pray for forgiveness from Bhagwan, and then we go outside and we perform all the negative actions, what's the point? We are not absolved. We have to still pay for the actions that we have done and suffer the consequences of those decisions that we have made, whether consciously or unconsciously. Living beings in this world are forced to experience the consequences of their own particular previous work. And Indra Devata cannot change the destiny of anybody. This is where now he angers Indra Devata. And I want to talk about who Indra Devata is, because it gets a little confusing. We are followers of Sanatana Dharma. We hear about Agni Devata, Vayu Devata, Indra Devata, all of these devatas. What is Krishna Bhagwan saying? That they can't have, hey Govind. Krishna Bhagwan just visited a little bird and he just went outside. Since Indra Devata cannot in any way change the destiny of human beings, which is born of their own nature, why should people worship Indra Devata? He is saying, Indra Devata cannot make any difference to your life. You are the one to make the difference to your life. In other words, all of these devatas are divine beings who have, like you and me, worked and done all of the things that we have to do and lived good lives and get promotion, and they go to heaven. And when they go to heaven, Indra Devata, Vayu Devata, all of these are offices looking after different departments and ministries within all of Nitya. And who is Indra Devata in this yug may not be Indra Devata in the next yug. Who is Indra Devata in this particular age may not be Indra Devata in another age. So the office of Indra Devata changes. Vayu Devata changes. These are Devatas the persons who look after, the beings that look after those particular offices are not constant. They are persons like you and I who through good karma reach up to that level of heaven. But we have to come back. If that is what we live, if we live for heaven, then we still have to come back. Krishna Bhagwan is saying, you are not praying to Indra Devata. Why are you praying to Indra Devata? It is an important, very important point, but I want to move on with the katha. Every individual is under the control of your own nature, and you must follow that nature. Who you are is who you are meant to be. And if you are not satisfied of who you are at present, then start making efforts to change who you are so you could be something that you yourself and your family around you will be proud of. This entire universe is filled with devatas, asuras, and human beings, all based on the conditioned nature of living entities. Just as I was saying, all of these different offices are filled by beings who reach up there and have to come back. Therefore, one should seriously worship the work that you are doing yourself. What God has put you here for you to do, that is what you should be doing. That is what you should be paying honor to. That is what you should be prioritizing. If God has put me here to be a judge, then I have to do the best that I possibly can. If God has put you here to be a public servant, in some way, you be the best public servant that you possibly can. That is your dharma that God has put you here for. If God has put you here to be a lawyer or a teacher or accountant or whatever might be, a doctor, whatever it might be, you be the best that you can and create the good karma for you to continue to elevate yourself. If one thing is actually sustaining of our life, but we take shelter in something else, how can we achieve any real benefit? I won't talk about that aspect, but it's a very deep aspect. In other words, I'm saying, if I am meant to be a lawyer, if God put me here to be a lawyer, then I can't be a businessman. I can't try to be a businessman otherwise, although we can probably do many of these things together. Try and find what our purpose is and go along that purpose. It's a lot deeper than that, though. The cause of creation, maintenance, and destruction are the three modes of nature. Satgun, Rajagun, Tamogun. 8 years old, 2 months. How old was he? He is telling his father, one's true nature comes from your own being and from yourself. Why are you praying to Indra Devata? My dear father, our home is not the cities or towns or villages. We are forest dwellers. We are Vrijavasi. We are people in this forest. We will live in the forest and we live on the hills. Therefore, let us do puja for the pleasure of those things that we look after, for the cows, for the Brahmins and the Govardhan hill. And let us take all of the puja items you collected for Indra Devata and let us do puja instead for Govardhan Maharaj. Let many different kinds of foods be cooked, from sweet rice to soups. They said, Annakut, you said, how many? 100 and how much? 120 things you're supposed to offer. For Govardhan Puja, it is said you offer 156, at least 56 types of food. Why? 7 days they were there. 8 times a day they were being provided food. 8 sevens are. We didn't reach there in our tables yet. Many kinds of cakes and baked and fried food should be prepared. All the available milk products should be taken for this puja. Brahmins learned in Vedic mantras must invoke the Agni Devata, and then you should feed all who are there with nicely prepared food and reward them. After giving the appropriate food to everyone, including fallen souls, so the food, which is the aspect after that continues, is not only for those of us who are here, but those who are fallen souls as well. You should give grass to the cows and present your respectful offerings to Govardhan Hill. And after eating to your satisfaction, you should dress and decorate yourselves handsomely, smear your bodies with sandalwood paste, and then do parikrama around Govardhan Hill. This is my idea, my father. You may carry it out if it appeals to you. Such a sacrifice will be very dear to the cows, the Brahmins, Govardhan Hill, and also to me. So Krishna Bhagwan came to break a custom, to break a practice, which to him made absolutely no sense. This morning, I was looking at a little video, one of these reels, and they were saying that it's a cultural practice and written in our scriptures that we must send off fireworks. And it's a big deal right now in India. There are court matters that are being filed for the right to shoot off fireworks. And the reason given in this reel, I don't know its authority, so I have to be very careful, is that after Pitrapaksh and so on, and the souls that are around, this lights the sky for the souls to return. We could justify any nonsense that we want sometimes and say all of these things. And while we look after the souls that are there, that have gone and moved on to wherever else, the souls that are running around scurrying all over and crying all over the place, the old people who are there, those who have autism and cannot take this noise, people who are noise sensitive, people who are sick, the animals. How many years ago the zebra that died in the zoo? Tell me, where's that custom? Krishna Bhagwan himself came to change a custom that made absolutely no sense, and we still can't get over it. Till 10 o'clock or 10:30 last night, fireworks going off. My poor dog, Shira, her tongue out of her mouth because she's been barking and running up and down, up and down, up and down, can't drink enough water because she's so out of breath. How can anyone feel happy with that? How can anyone? I put on my Facebook, that's probably one of the first posts I've made for a long time. Take the same $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 you spend on that and give it somewhere instead. Krishna Bhagwan came to change a culture and a custom that made no sense and that led not to upliftment but to stagnation. Because if you pray where prayers are not meant to be forwarded, then you're getting nowhere. What's the point of your puja? That was what he was saying. What is the point of praying if you are not making a difference in your own life and elevating yourself? This is my idea, my Father. And you may carry it out if it appeals to you. Such a puja will be dear to the cows, the Brahmins, and Govardhan hill, and also to me. Sukdev ji said, Krishna Bhagwan, who is himself the powerful time, desired to destroy the false pride of Lord Indra. When Nand and the other senior men of Vrindavan heard Sri Krishna's statement, they accepted his words as proper. The community did all that Madhusudan had suggested. They arranged for the Brahmins to recite the auspicious Vedic mantras, and using the paraphernalia, that is all of the puja items that had been intended for the Indra puja, they made offerings to Govardhan hill and the Brahmins with reverential respect. They gave grass to the cows. Placing the cows, bulls, and calves in front of them, they circumambulated as we did Govardhan. It is said, Srila Prabhupada, before passing, his desire was to make sure he went around Govardhan mountain as well before he passed. He wanted to do the parikrama. As the beautifully ornamented cowherd ladies followed, riding on wagons drawn by oxen, they sang the glories of Lord Krishna. Govinda bolo jaya gopala bolo, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo, Govinda bolo Hari Gopala bolo, Radha Ramana Hari Govinda bolo. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Prem Sarvasi Govinda Krishna Bhagwan ki. And their songs mingled with the Brahmins, chanting of benedictions. And then Krishna Bhagwan assumed an unprecedented huge form to instill faith in the cowherd men, declaring, I am Govardhan mountain. And he himself ate all of the offerings that were made. Together with the people of Vraj, the Lord bowed down to this form of Govardhan hill. So just as Krishna Bhagwan, as Sri Ram in the Ramayana does puja for Shivji and bows down to Shivji Bhagwan in that form of the lingam, Krishna Bhagwan, as the 8-year-old little boy, bowed down to this form of Govardhan. Together with the people of Lord Vraj, the Lord bowed down to this form of Govardhan hill. Thus, in effect, offering obeisance to himself, he said, just as how this hill has appeared in person and bestowed mercy upon us, this Govardhan hill, assuming any form that he wishes, will remove all difficulties for the residents of the forests. Let us pay our obeisance to him. And so, inspired by Krishna Bhagwan, they did puja. And the katha continues, and I want you to focus on that picture. Every Sunday we come and we look at it. Krishna Bhagwan, for the love of all of his devotees, makes the impossible possible. Indra Devata, unhappy, angry that all of these things that were to be offered to him were not offered to him, unleashed a tumultuous cloud of rain and thunder and lightning, causing a flood till everybody was threatened to be caught up in that flood and to be swept away. And the message is for all of us when we feel overwhelmed as well by things that are around us that continue to cause this deluge in our life, to overwhelm us. Where do we turn? Look at him. In the left hand, with the littlest finger, with the little finger nail, that is what he lifted it up with. To say nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. That all of your problems, all of my problems is like that Govardhan hill. I will lift it and I will provide the shelter. It is a beautiful story of hope for all of us. It is a beautiful story and katha of inspiration for all of us. That when we feel we are overwhelmed, who do we turn to? Govinda bolo, Hari Gopal bolo, Radha Ramana, Hari Govinda bolo. When you come any Sunday, next week Sunday, any day that you come to the mandir, always look at that picture. And remember what he is willing to do for each and every one of us. Just as we have sat and listened as he did to do puja, we have done puja just like him. So we have inspired our own spirituality to become more like God, to sit to do puja like he did. He told us what he wanted to do. He told us what we should do. And we have come and we have listened to do puja. All of us who are here. Shambhu. And having sat and done puja, we have listened to why. And it is my fervent desire, not this year obviously, but for another year, that when we do Govardhan puja like this, we should spend the entire day, invite the EMA, and invite all these people who talk about recycling and environment, and let us sit together and discuss how we can help our environment, because that is what Krishna Bhagwan is telling us as well in this katha. It is a story of the conservation and the recognition of what nature inspires and tells us and provides for us. And it also inspires us to look after our nature, look after our environment, provide those things. Jai Bhagwan Shri Govindaya Namaha. See, he makes us look up now. Prabhu comes to us in all different ways and manifestations, and whatever message that he wants to give to us, he tells us. And in this case, he has come in the form of Govardhan Hill, Govardhan Maharaj. And we have had a chance, day after Diwali day, to come to once again sit and do puja. So I have to commend each and every one of you who are here, each and every one of you who have sat, each and every one of you who have come, Auntie Dayanti. I have to praise you. You are coming here and you are up in front, giving inspiration to all of us as well. That when our heart is filled with God, Auntie Shanti is here. I know how it is difficult for you to sit down, but you are here. And there are people who are so well otherwise are not here. It is by our karma. That is what Krishna Bhagavan says. It is our karma that has brought us here. And it is our karma, positive karma, that is going to release us. So with those few words, my headband is sweating around in my head. But it had to be pictorial. It had to be more than just out of the ordinary. The message is one that we had to break the culture. We have to break the culture of those things that don't make sense in our life. And therefore, when we come today and we do puja as we have done, we are in fact making and taking that step to recognize God, not only as Krishna Bhagavan, in this beautiful murti as he stands, but in every aspect of his creation, God resides. God exists, Govardhan Maharaj Ji. But he himself took on that form. And we ask God to continue to bless us. We will close now. I will first of all, before closing, ask Panditji, we have said that part of the puja is offering our puja and prayer to the Brahmins who are here. And we have a model Brahman who is here, who continues to inspire us each and every moment. And I've given him, he didn't want to sit in front of Krishna Bhagavan to block him out with his own brilliance. But at the same time, the Acharya stage, Asan here, we have offered to our Pandit, because he continues to bless all of us on a weekly basis and inspire us to do good and be good. So I just want him to share a prayer, a thought, an observation with all of us. I can lend him my mic, I have no problem. I don't think the mic is okay. For those, Neil, the mic is okay? Jai Sitaram.
This morning has been a very fortuitous time for us all to come together, as Panditji has said, as a family and as a community to offer our puja to Bhagwan. And the recognition that our scriptures affords us, that has been inscribed so many thousands of years ago, we still very powerfully see the relevance for us in the 21st century. The problems that we experience may be symptomatically different. Panditji spoke about, for example, the distress that is caused by the wanton abuse of fireworks and things of that nature. Many, many thousands of years ago, the problems experienced would have been different. The symptom would have been different, but the problem would have been the same. And so it is for us, as young people particularly, to appreciate what our scripture has to offer, what the teachings of Bhagwan, many thousands of years, so relevant still today, have to offer us, and most importantly, to be able to accept that message and that philosophy and put it into practice. Yesterday, Panditji, when Lakshmi Mata Puja was being performed, at the conclusion, it was rather coincidental that one of the parting words was exactly what you said about not using the fireworks for the very same reason. And I really appreciate how you brought it together. And I really think, just focusing on that aspect, that person's quest for enjoyment and that experience is sometimes very misguided. And the amount of money that you literally blow up in smoke can really be put to much, much better use. And I applaud the NCIC this year for making a very conscious decision, which I hope will be an annual decision. At their closing ceremony that took place, they made a very conscious decision not to have any fireworks. And I thought that was a very powerful message in itself. And we trust that things of that nature we appreciate, that we understand the sensitivity of our environment, and that we are able in our own small way to do the little things that will make a collective difference. For example, here at the Mandir, we have a bin outside where we put our recyclables. And it pains me every time I pass by that after an event to see people throwing all sorts of garbage in there, not the recyclables. It tells us that that awareness that we require to have at an individual level needs some work. And all of us need that. And so, Panditji, this morning's message, this morning's katha, very beautiful, very wonderful, but most importantly, very meaningful. May Bhagwan bless us all. We join in one mantra before I hand back to Panji. Hari Om Shri Krishnai Govindai Namo Namaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansacharudamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagat Guru Mokam Karoti Vachalam Pangulang Te Kekirim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Paramanandam Amadhavam Shri Krishnai Govindai Namo Namaha Prem se bole Bindraban Bihari Lal ki Jai. Jai Sitaramon.
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा भूर्भुवस्व तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवस्व तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा भद्रकाली कपालिनी दुर्गा क्षमा शिवा धात्री स्वाहा स्वधा नमोस्तुते। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। पूर्णगुं स्वाहा। सुगन्धिं निर्मलं जलम् आचमनीयं मया दत्तं गृहाणां परमेश। ओम श्री अनलाय नमो नमः।
प्रेम से बोल श्री गोविंद कृष्ण भगवान की जय. And then the rains fell. Neela,
Yeah.
we
Yes.
could sing an arti.
आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। गले में वैजंती माला माला बजावे मुरली मधुर बाला बाला। श्रवण में कुंडल जल काला जल काला। नंद के आनंद श्री आनंद चंद मोहन ब्रिज छंद राधिका चमन बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। गगन सम अंग कांति काली काली। राधिका चमक रही आली आली। लतन में थारे बनमाली बनमाली। ब्रह्म से अलग कस्तूरी तिलक चंद्र से झलक ललित छवि श्यामा प्यारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी
की.
कनकमाय मोर मुकुट भिल से देवता दर्शन को तरसे गगन संग सुमन राशि बरसे बजे मार्दंग मधुर मृदंग ग्वालिनी संग अतुल रति रंग अतुल रति गोप कुमारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। चमकती उज्ज्वला ततरीनु बजा रही वृंदावन वीणु चहुदिसी गोपी ग्वल दीनु हसत मृदु मंद चांदी सतत भव फंद धरी सुनो दीन बुखारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की।
श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
जह्याति प्रगट भई गंगा गंगा कलुष कली हारिणी श्री गंगा श्री गंगा स्मरणति होते मोह भंगा भंगा। बसे शिव शेष जटा के बीच हरे यग कीच चरण चभी श्री बनवारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। गले में वैजंती माला माला बजावे मुरली मधुर बाला बाला। श्रवण में कुंडल जल काला नंद से नंद श्री आनंद चंद मोहन ब्रिज चंद राधिका राधन हमारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। गगन सम अंग कांति काली काली राधिका चमक रही आली आली। लतन में थारे बनमाली बनमाली। ब्रह्म से अलग कस्तूरी तिलक चंद्र से झलक ललित छवि श्यामा प्यारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर
कृष्ण मुरारी की।
कना कम माया मोर भिल से देवता दर्शन को तरसे गगन संग सुमन राशि बरसे बाजे मृदंग मधुर मृदंग ग्वालिनी संग अतुल रति गोप कुमारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की।
श्री गोवर्धन महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विरार रहो। श्री गोवर्धन महाराज महाराज तेरे माथे मुकुट विराज रहो। We take flowers for final prarthana. Prabhu, you have given us your message today. You have sent your little messengers to us today. You have uplifted us and caused us to lift our eyes up to the sky. Help us to continue our uplifting journey of life, Prabhu. Help us to continue to be in love with your divine feet. Help us to continue to be shining exemplars in our community as followers of Sanatan Dharma, of followers of you, of performers of puja and prayer and prarthana. Prabhu, I ask with all of my love and all of my devotion, if in any way I've made any mistakes, please forgive me, guide and protect me always. Please shower me with your blessings throughout the day and night. As I come before you humbly, I pray. Kasturi tilakam lalat patale vakshastale kaustubham nasagre varamuktikam karatale venu kare kanganam sarvange harichandanam sulalitam kanthe cha muktavali gopastri pariveshtito vijayate gopal churamani phularavinda yatakatra netra vahant teta savava priyanam Shrivatsanga mudar kaustubadharam Pitambar sundaram Gopinam nayanotpalarchitanatum Gopasanghavritam Govindam Kalavenuvadanaparam Divyangabhusham pare bhaje Om mantrahinam kriyahinam Bhaktihinam janadanam Yad pujitam maya devam Paripurnam tadastame Tvameva mata cha pita Tvameva bandhu cha sakha Tvameva vidyadravinam Tvameva sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Prem Soshi Ganesh Bhagwan ki Gauri Mata ki Kalash Devata ki Shri Govardhan Maharaj ki Shri Govind Krishna Bhagwan ki Umapati Mahadev ki Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki Shri Navadurga Devi Maiya ki Sarvadev Sarvadevi ki Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Sadguru Dhanvat Jai Jai Sitaram Sitaram Sab Koi. Today as part of the puja we have to sit together to eat. So we have food that is being offered to all of us. Please sit together with all of us so we could continue to share this fellowship, this love, this togetherness, this unity. Happy birthday, Auntie Day. Auntie, today is your birthday. Neil, we have to have our birthday song. But before doing that, those of us who have come and would like to make an offering to Govardhan Maharaj, you're free to come up and do so as well. And we will have our song.